Chica Girl magazine is all about inspiring and motivating young teenagers to follow their dreams and their aspirations. What kind of advice would you like to give them?
For me, it's all about passion. I love what I do. And I think with anything, whether it's like soccer or being a teacher or going to school, I think it's really about being passionate about what you want, because there's going to be a lot of rejection and there's going to be a lot that's going to try to bring you down. But I think if you really love what you do, nothing will kind of get in the way of that.
Many young girls look up to you, but you're a young girl yourself. How do you cope with the pressure of being in the public's eye?
Well, for me, I think it's a compliment. I think it's really wonderful that like younger kids look up to me, but girls my age, I think I've always tried to make it seem as if I'm one of them. I'm growing up, I'm making mistakes, I'm learning and figuring out who I am every day. So if anything, I'm just growing with them, and it's nice to experience things along with my fans.
In the movie, your character explains how she needs to go out and go find herself in Paris. Do you feel like you're in the right place with your life right now?
I do. I think right now I'm in a very good place. Obviously, there are moments where I feel like maybe I need to do a little bit more self-evaluating occasionally, but I think I'm still growing up.
And in the movie, Grace really wanted to go to Paris for over 4 years. Have you ever dreamt about going to a place in particular?
I did. I mean, when I was younger, of course, I dreamed of traveling the world and being able to see these places, which now with my job, I get to do that. I mean, for this movie, we traveled to all different kinds of places, and I got to go with Leighton and Katie, and it was really fun, and you can kind of see it through the screen that I was experiencing it for the first time.
Selena Perez is very popular with our readers. That We Are Latina magazine. Were you named after her?
I was, yes. My mom and dad were huge fans, so they named me after her, and I was extremely educated of her from the moment I could sing her songs and know who she was. So it's definitely an honor to carry her name.
As a young Latina, what kind of challenges have you overcome?
I feel like it was kind of a bit of an anchor at first. I mean, obviously, when you think of actresses, most of the time my head would go to like blonde and blue eyes, and people probably have lighter features. So I was a little nervous. There were roles that I couldn't get because of my background, but I think everything happens for a reason, and I was able to land roles, and I'm continuing to work as a Latina, so that's really nice.
And as a Latina, what kind of traditions do you and your family like to do?
With me, it's not even about like tradition. For me, what I've learned from that side of my family is that we just love family. We love to be together. I mean, I feel like every Sunday we went to church, and then we would go to have barbecues at the park. Like, that's what we would do, and I like that. I hope to carry that on when I'm older and have a family of my own.
We can tell that you really love your fans, especially yesterday when the mother started crying about your lyrics and how much it touched her and her daughter. How do you react when you see people like that?
It's very powerful. I don't think that I realize that until I see it, until I'm able to see my fans. When I step foot on that stage, especially in Grapevine, I had no idea that I affect that many people. I still don't. I don't look at the numbers on Twitter or Facebook. I don't look at those things because it's better to witness it. So for me, it's still a really big shock, and it's really humbling, and it's a good feeling to know that I can affect people that way.
What is one little thing that many people don't know about you?
I love horror movies. I'm very kind of quiet and a little bit serious most of the time, but I love scary movies. I love getting terrified.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Or Strangers. I love The Strangers.
Oh my gosh, I covered my eyes on both of them. So
I do too. I do too. I don't get it, but I love it.
Was there anything else that you want to add to our interview? Something you want to shout out to the fans or our readers?
Nothing. I would just like to say thank you so much for all of your support, and I hope you enjoy Monte Carlo as much as I enjoyed making it.
Hey Chica Girls, I really enjoyed interviewing the lovely Selena Gomez. Check out our interview and plenty more on ChicaGirlMagazine.com.
Bye, Chica Girls.